Welcome to Grace Fellowship Baptist Church Wednesday evening Bible study for Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. We are in the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 6, starting in verse 1. The sons of Levi, Gershom, Kohath, Merari. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, Uzziel. The children of Amram, Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. The sons of Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Eleazar was the father of Phinehas, Phinehas the father of Abashu, Abashu the father of Buki, Buki the father of Uzi, Uzi the father of Zariah, Zariah the father of Marioth, Marioth the father of Amariah, Amariah the father of Ahitub, Ahitub the father of Zodak, Zodak the father of Ahimaaz, Ahimaaz the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Jonathan, Jonathan the father of Azariah. It was he who served as priest in the temple Solomon built in Jerusalem. Azariah the father of Amariah, Amariah the father of Ahitub, Ahitub the father of Zodak, Zodak the father of Shallum, Shallum the father of Hilkiah, Hilkiah the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Sariah, Sariah the father of Jehozadak. Jehozadak was deported when the Lord sent Judah and Jerusalem into exile by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. And what we have here is the record of the priest that weren't in the Eli line. They were the priest that got appointed in the time of David and Solomon, and they continued through the captivity. An unbroken line of priests, son following father, of the high priest, I should say. And they consequently were the family of priests that were taken into exile and therefore were able to return from exile. Verse 16, the sons of Levi, Gershom, Kohath, and Merari. These are the names of the sons of Gershom, Libni and Shimni. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. These were the clans of the Levites listed according to their fathers. Of Gershom, Libni his son, Jahath his son, Zemah his son, Joah his son, Edu his son, Zara his son, Jetheriah his son. The descendants of Kohath, Aminadab his son, Korah his son, Asir his son, Elkanah his son, Ibisaph his son, Asir his son, Tahath his son, Ariel his son, Uzziah his son, Shaul his son. The descendants of Elkanah, Amasani, Ahimoth, Elkanah his son, Zophai his son, Nahath his son, Eliab his son, Jorham his son, Elkanah his son, and Samuel his son. The sons of Samuel, Joel the firstborn, Abijah the second son. The descendants of Merari, Mali, Libni his son, Shimei his son, Uzziah his son, Shimei his son, Haggai his son, and Asaiah his son. So we have here the descendants of the important people in the Levites and who they were, what their lineage was. Verse 31. These are the men David put in charge of the music in the house of the Lord after the ark came to rest there. They ministered with music before the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, until Solomon built the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem. They performed their duties according to the regulations laid down for them. Here are the men who served according to their sons. From the Kohathites, Heman the musician, the son of Joel, the son of Samuel, the son of Elkanah, the son of Jeraham, the son of Eliel, the son of Toah, the son of Zuph, the son of Elkanah, the son of Mahath, the son of Amasai, the son of Elkanah, the son of Joel, the son of Azariah, the son of Zephaniah, the son of Tohath, the son of Asir, the son of Ibasiph, the son of Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Israel. And notice some of those names were some of the names that were leaders of the clans. So, this is not surprising that the descendants of the leaders got to be important people. Verse 39, and Heman's associate Asaph, who served in his right hand. Asaph, the son of Berechiah, the son of Shemiah, the son of Michael, the son of Baasiah, the son of Malchijah, the son of Ethni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adijah, and the son of Ethan, the son of Zimrah, the son of Shimi, the son of Jahath, the son of Gershom, the son of Levi. And from their associates, the Meratites, at his right hand, Ethan, the son of Kishi, the son of Abdi, the son of Mulach, the son of Habashibah, the son of Amaziah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Emzi, the son of Bani, the son of Shemar, the son of Mali, the son of Mushi, the son of Merari, the son of Levi. Their fellow Levites were assigned to all the duties of the tabernacle, the house of God. But Aaron and his descendants were the ones who presented offerings on the altar of burnt offering and the altar of incense in connection with all that was done in the most holy place, making atonement for Israel in accordance with all that Moses, the servant of God, had commanded. These were the descendants of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abashu his son, Buki his son, Uzi his son, Zariah his son, Marioth his son, Amariah his son, Ahitub his son, Zodek his son, and Ahimaaz his son. These were the locations of their settlements allotted as their territory. They were assigned to the descendants of Aaron, who were from the Kohathites clan, because the first lot was for them. They were given Hebron in Judah with its surrounding pasture lands, but the fields and villages around the city were given to Caleb, son of Jephunneh. So the descendants of Aaron were given Hebron, the city of refuge, and Libnah, Jeter, Eshanoma, Hilen, Debar, Ashan, Judah, Beth Shemesh, together with their surrounding pasture lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin they were given Gibeon, Gibeah, Elmeth, and Anathoth, together with their pasture lands. These towns, which were distributed among the Kohathites clans, were 13 in all. The rest of Kohath's descendants were allotted 10 towns from the clans of the half of the tribe of Manasseh. The descendants of Gershom, clan by clan, were allotted 13 towns from the tribes of Issachar, Asher, and Naphtali, and from the part of the tribe of Manasseh that was in Bashan. The descendants of Merari, clan by clan, were allotted 12 towns from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the Israelites gave the Levites these towns and their pasture lands. From the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin, they allotted the previously named towns. Some of the Kohathite clans were given as their territory towns from the tribe of Ephraim. In the hill country of Ephraim they were given Shechem, a city of refuge, and Gezer, Jokmeam, Beth-horon, Ajalon, Gath-rimmon, together with their pasture lands. And from the half of the tribe of Manasseh, the Israelites gave Aner and Bileam, together with their pasture lands, to the rest of the Korathite clans. Gershonites received the following. From the clan of the half tribe of Manasseh, they received Golan in Bashan and also Ashtaroth, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Issachar, they received Kadesh, Deberath, Ramoth, and Anim, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Asher, they received Mashal, Abdon, Hukok, and Rehob, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, they received Kadesh and Gilead, and Galilee, Hemon and Kirithaim, together with their pasture lands. The Merarites of the rest of the Levites received the following. From the tribe of Zebulun, they received Jokneam, Karta, Rimono, Tabor, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Reuben, across the Jordan east of Jericho, they received Bezir in the desert, Jahzah, Kedemoth, and Mephath, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Gad, they received Ramoth in Gilead, Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, together with their pasture lands. The sons of Issachar, Tola, Puah, Jesub, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Jamah, Ibsam, and Samuel, heads of their families. During the reign of David, the descendants of Tola, listed as fighting men in their genealogy, numbered 22,600. The sons of Uzi, Israel. The sons of Israel, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chiefs. According to their family genealogy, they had 36,000 men ready for battle, for they had many wives and children. The relatives who were fighting men belonged to all the clans of Issachar, were listed in their genealogy, were 87,000 in all. The 3 sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jedidiel. The sons of Bela, Esbon, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Ira, heads of their families, 5 in all. Their genealogical record listed 22,034 fighting men. The sons of Becher, Semariah, Joash, Eliezer, Elionaiah, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alameth. All these were the sons of Becher. Their genealogical record listed the heads of families and 20,200 fighting men. The son of Jadiel, Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan, Jerush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenaanath, Zethan, Tarshish, Aheshihar. All these sons of Jediel were heads of families. There were 17,200 fighting men ready to go out to war. The Suphites and Huphites were the descendants of Ir, and the Hushites were the descendants of Ahir. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, Shillem, the descendants of Bilhah. The descendants of Manasseh, Asariel was his descendant through his Armenian concubine. She gave birth to Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife from among the Huphites and Suphites. His sister's name was Ma'akah. The other descendant was named Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Machir's wife Ma'akah gave birth to a son and named him Peresh. His brother was named Sheresh, and his sons were Elam and Racham. The sons of Elam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamolkath gave birth to Ishhad, Ebizar, and Mahalal. The sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Lehi, and Anaim. And before we pass this off, one of those odd things that's here, the Jews were definitely into telling the truth, even if it hurt. And we notice up here that Machir had a sister by the name of Ma'akah. That's verse 15. And in verse 16, Machir's wife Ma'akah, either he had a wife that was the same name as his sister, or he took his sister as his wife. I'm going to leave that alone. Verse 20. The descendants of Ephraim, Shethulah, Berda his son, Tohath his son, Elidah his son, Tahath his son, Zebad his son, and Shuathel his son. Ezer and Eliad were killed by the native-born men of Gath when they went down to seize their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned for them many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he lay with his wife again, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. He named him Beriah because there had been misfortune in his family. His daughter was Shimrah, who built lower and upper Beth-Haron, as well as Uzan Shirath. Repha was his son, Resheph his son, Tela his son, Tohan his son, Ledan his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. And that's the Joshua son of Nun that brought them into the land of Canaan. They're keeping up with who is in their history and who's important. Verse 28. Their lands and settlements included Bethel and its surrounding villages, Naharan to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its villages all the way to Aiah and its villages. Along the borders of Manasseh were Bethshan, Ta'anak, Midgo, and Dor, together with their villages. The descendants of Joseph, son of Israel, lived in these towns. The sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishvi, Beriah. Their sister was Sarah. The sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchilel, who was the father of Bizrayath. Heber was the son of Japheth, Shomer, and Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Shephelet, Peshach, Bimha, and Ashvath. These were Japhlet's sons. The sons of Shomer, Ahah, Roga, Huba, and Aram. The sons of his brother Helam, Jopheth, Imrah, Shelish, and Emil. The sons of Zophah, Sua, Harnefer, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Had, Shema, Shelisha, Ithran, and Beriah. The sons of Jether, Jephaniah, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Uli, Ara, Haniel, and Rizia. All these were descendants of Asher, the heads of families, choice men, brave warriors, and outstanding leaders. The number of men ready for battle is listed in their genealogy was 26,000. Chapter 8. Benjamin was the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel, the second son, Ariah the third, Noah the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gerer, Abihud, Abishu, Naaman, Noah, Gera, Shephaphan, and Huram. These were the descendants of Ehud. My tongue is getting tangled. These were the descendants of Ehud, who were the heads of the families of those living in Geba and were deported to Menahath. Naaman, Abijah, and Gera, who deported them, and who was the father of Uzi and Ahud. Sons were born to Shemariam in Moab after he had divorced his wives Husham and Barar. By his wife Hadosh he had Jobad, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sakiah, Mirhamam. These were the sons, heads of families. By Husham he had Ahitub and Elipaal. The sons of Elipaal, Eber, Misham, Shemed, who built Onan and Lod with its surrounding villages, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of families of those living in Ajalon, and who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahio, Shishak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eber, Michael, Ishpa, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizkah, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elipaal. Double and triple vowels just get to me. Jacob, Zikri, Zibdi, Eliniah, Zillethiah, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shemarath were the sons of Shimi. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Entholthijah, Afdiel, and Peniel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshariah, Shemhariah, Alathiah, Jaarashiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jehoram. All these were the heads of families, chiefs as listed in their genealogy, and they lived in Jerusalem. And, Jerusalem was a city in Judah, but they lived in the capital city, and they lived there, and they got listed in the... Because of that, they got deported and they got listed. Verse 29. Joel, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah, and his firstborn was Abdon, the father, followed by Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zikr, and Mikloth, who was the father of Shemaiah. They too lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ner was the father of Kish, Kish the father of Saul, and Saul the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbial. The sons of Jonathan, Meribial, who was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jehoiada, Jehoiada the father of Elmeth, Esmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri the father of Moza, Moza the father of Beniah, Repha his son, Elisah his son, and Ezel his son. Ezel had 6 sons, and these were their names. Excuse me just a second. Ezra, Cam, Bachoru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Aziel. The sons of his brother Eshkech, Elma, his firstborn Jerush, the second son, and Elithlet the third. The sons of Ulam were brave warriors who could handle the bow. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All of these were the descendants of Benjamin. Chapter 9. All Israel was listed in the genealogies recorded in the book of the kings of Israel. So this is where they got the source. This isn't the kings that we studied, because these lists are not in that book. So this is the other book of the histories of the kings of Israel. Middle of verse 1. The people of Judah were taken captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. Now the first to resettle on their own property in their own towns were some Israelites, priests and Levites, and temple servants. Those from Judah, from Benjamin, and from Ephraim and Manasseh who lived in Jerusalem were Uthai, the son of Aminahud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, the son of Perez, the son of Judah. Of the Shilonites, Asaiah, the firstborn, and his sons. Of Zeraites, Juel. Of the people of Judah numbered 690. Of the Benjamites, Salu, son of Meshulam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasanua, Ibniah, the son of Jeroham, Elha, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, the son of, and Malisham, the son of Shephanatel, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibnajah. The people from Benjamin, as listed in their genealogies, numbered 956. All these men were heads of their families. Of the priest, Jedaiah, Jeherlarib, Jachin, Azariah, son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zodak, the son of Meriath, the son of Ahitub, the official in charge of the house of God. Adiah, the son of Jorham, the son of Peshar, the son of Malchijah, and Maasai, the son of Adiel, the son of Jezeri, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshallemeth, the son of Immer. The priests who were heads of the families numbered 1,760. They were able men responsible for ministering in the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Izirkim, the son of Hashabiah, of Merarite. Bakbakirar, Harish, Galal, Matanai, the sons of Micah, the sons of Zikri, the sons of Asaph, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berkiah, the sons of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Naphtalites. The gatekeepers: Shalom, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their brothers. Shalom was their chief, being stationed in the king's gate on the east up to the present time. These were the gatekeepers according to the camp of the Levites: Shalom, son of Korah, the son of Ebasaph, the son of Korah, and his fellow gatekeepers from his family, the Korahites, were responsible for guarding the thresholds of the tent, just as their fathers had been responsible for guarding the entrance of the dwelling of the Lord. In earlier times, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was in charge of the gatekeepers, and the Lord was with him. Zariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was the gatekeeper in the entrance of the tent of meeting. Together, those chosen to be gatekeepers at the threshold numbered 212. They were registered by genealogy in their villages. The gatekeepers had been assigned to their positions of trust by David and Samuel the seer. They and their descendants were in charge of guarding the gates of the house of the Lord, the house called the tent. The gatekeepers were on the four sides, east, west, north, and south. Their brothers in their villages had come from time to time and shared their duties for 7-day periods. But the four principal gatekeepers, who were Levites, were entrusted with the responsibility of the rooms and treasuries in the house of God. They would spend the night stationed around the house of God because they had to guard it, and they had charge of the key for opening it each morning. Some of them were in charge of the articles used in the temple service. They counted them when they were brought in and when they were taken out. Others were assigned to take care of the furnishings and all the other articles of the sanctuary, as well as the flour and the wine and the oil, incense and spices. But some of the priests took care of mixing the spices. A Levite named Mattithiah, the firstborn of Shalom the Korahite, was entrusted with the responsibilities for baking the offering bread. Some of their Kohathite brothers were in charge of preparing for every Sabbath the bread set out on the table. Those who were musicians, heads of Levite families, stayed in the rooms of the temple and were exempt from other duties because they were responsible for the work day and night. All these were the heads of Levite families, chiefs as listed in their genealogies, and they lived in Jerusalem. So it's listing who was in the temple, who was responsible for protecting it and protecting the temple. That was the tent that David set up. This wasn't the tabernacle that Moses had made in the wilderness. It was the tent that David replaced it with in Jerusalem when basically the tabernacle was no longer worth repairing, or apparently had been destroyed in all the wars that had happened that from the time of Eli through the time of David. And it apparently had been the site desolate. And so he made a new tent, and they got their position to guard that tent. And then Solomon, when he built the temple, upgraded them to guarding the temple and controlling it. And so we have a snapshot of what they did. And notice the musicians were exempted from doing the rest of the work of the temple because they served day and night to produce music. So they viewed musicians, professional musicians, as worthy of full-time support. We need to do that too. Verse 35. Jeuel, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Ma'akah, and his firstborn was Abdon, followed by Zut, Kish, Baal, Ner, Abdab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. Mikloth was the father of Shimeam. They were listed near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ner was the father of Kish, and Kish the father of Saul, and Saul the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Ishbaal. The sons of Jonathan, Meribaal, who was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Talrai, and Ahaz. Ahaz, the father of Jeddah, Jeddah, the father of Elmeth, Esmaveth, Zimri, and Zimri was the father of Mosa, Mosa the father of Benia, Rephaiah was his son, Elisah his son, and Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, and these were their names: Izrakam, Bakarau, Ishmael, Shemerah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. And I'm going to stop there. We're beginning to get into the history at this point, and we'll begin to compare and contrast Samuel and Kings with Chronicles at this point. But we have the list of who was who, and people could trace their genealogy back to these people, and if they could, then they were certified as knowing their genealogy. You didn't have to be able to quote it all the way back to, Israel. If you could quote it back to one of these men that was listed here, that was sufficient. It reduced the load of learning your history. Also, you notice it was listing people contemporaneous with the Babylonian captivity. So they were listing people who were alive or who had been alive and were known to the people in captivity. So this is an important thing. If you look at it in detail, some of those lists listed people that were in other parts of the list because they were important, and there was a different topic, and they gave their genealogy back to a place that was somewhere else in the list. And so it's self-reinforcing. One of the ones also I meant to talk about is there were several places where it's very obvious that the family named a son after somebody important in Israel. And the one that comes to mind is there was a father or grandfather of Ron that was Elkanah, and his son was Samuel, and his son was, and I've forgotten the name at the moment, but it was one of Samuel's sons that we know, Joel, that is in the record of Samuel. Thing is, it was also recorded, and it was in the kingdom of Judah. So it was well after David, well after the famous Samuel. Somebody named their son Elkanah, and he thought it would be cool if he had a son that was named Samuel. And that Samuel thought, let's just continue the family tradition, and named his son Joel, who is the father of Samuel the prophet. And so it continued. So you get that kind of thing going on. And this is all important because they're listing the people of Israel that were in the Babylonian captivity. Now, some of those tribes have been taken into captivity by Assyria, and were not directly taken into Babylonian captivity, but may have escaped from Assyrian captivity, come back to Judah, or go into Babylon, but they came back from captivity from Babylon. If you go back and look through it, not all 12 tribes are there. Some of them disappeared at that point in time in the Assyrian captivity. Some of them don't have many names listed, and you don't get the full genealogy, but they were accepted as being from that tribe. So if you could go back to those listed people, you were accepted. Holy Father, thank you that you have prevented us from needing to know our ancestry, that we don't need to know our ancestry and be able to prove that our ancestors used to worship you. But you will take the person who wants to come to you and worship you at their word and accept them and forgive them and allow them to be yours. I am grateful for that, because while my father and my grandfather and my great-grandfather, etc., 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 back many generations, worshipped you, somewhere back there, they didn't. And I'm glad I'm not excluded, because in that generation, they failed to worship you, or of a different people group, didn't know about you. But you sent your very own Son, Jesus of Nazareth, to live among us, to teach us, to die for us, and to raise himself from the dead, that we could know he's Lord of Lords and King of Kings. That in the name of Jesus, there is forgiveness of sin. That because of that, when I put my faith and trust in you, O Lord, you adopt me as your son. And so my identity is not Frank, son of Zeb, son of Charlie, son of George, but Frank, the adopted son of Yahweh, God of all. I appreciate what Jesus did for us. Amen. I am your host, Frank Reich, Associate Pastor of Family and Ministry at Grace Fellowship Baptist Church, and this has been the Wednesday evening Bible study for Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. This was recorded on Sunday afternoon, January 26th, 2025. And Oscar gave a very good sermon today. If you did not hear it, you were not there. Go out on our website and watch it, take it to heart. It's a very important message, and he did it very well. I hope to see you Wednesday at the Bible study. If not, we'll see you here on YouTube. Have a blessed week.